everyone. Just making sure everyone is here. I don't know because I can't really touch my phone when we're on Spaces or it will break. Ooh, it says there's 69 people in here. Nice. You know what? Why not? There you go. I think everybody is here, but I am not sure. Coco, what are you seeing on your end? Because my phone's a piece of crap.
I think it's a fairly decent attendance so far. We might be missing one, but I don't know who, but I think it's okay.
Okay. All right. Do you want to kick it off, Coco?
Not really. I don't know what you want me to do. You go ahead.
That's fine. I will kick it off. That's fine. Let's go. Um, so, assuming this number is accurate, which I'm pretty sure it is, but this is according to about an hour or two ago. The update on the hashtags we are 307,000 tweets remaining until the 15 million update. And to piggyback off of that, please make sure that you are subscribed to the Substack, because there is a pretty big announcement in there today. If you have not seen it, go take a look. If you honestly you need to go check it out. So, the Madrid mural is up and it will be up until July 20th. Thank you to whoever on our team wrote this down because I sure didn't. Huge shout out to Warrior Nun Spain. Just an incredible team. Lena is an absolute goddess. I cannot do anything that she does. Just amazing, amazing, amazing team. Amazing. Everybody is just incredible. But yeah, so that is out. Tristan went and checked it out with his wife over the weekend, or this week actually, because I don't know what day it is. And yeah, so if you are in or around Madrid, the meetup will be coming up. Lena has more on her profile, so does Warrior Nun Spain for that information. And they will actually be holding a space on Sunday as well for her little workshop of, I believe it is for her artwork. I'm going to try to be there if I wake up on time because I'm late to everything. So we'll run with it. Yeah, and let's see. When it comes to articles, please remember to click and scroll through. That is one, how they get paid, and two, the more that they get paid, the more that they will write about us. Press is press. Let's keep it going. So please don't just, retweet and share without clicking it and reading it. Even if you've seen it already, go ahead and give it another click. Takes 5 seconds. Let's see, the scene packs. If you are looking to kind of boost the Emmy consideration, you can use the scene packs. Those are perfect for boosting the Emmy consideration stuffs. And let's see. All right. And now, okay, who is doing outreach for this week? Who is speaking on behalf of outreach?
Bagsy, not me.
Sticks, was it you who said that they were speaking for?
I'm speaking for the phrases,
Okay.
not outreach. I think that's co-host.
Okay. Co-host, are you ready or are you busy?
Outreach? I don't have anything particular for outreach,
Okay.
but I do for marketing.
All right, well, if you want to take it off of marketing, go for it.
Okay. Give me just a second to pull up the Google Doc.
Okay, well, while you're pulling up the Google Doc, that's fine. I'll just do outreach real fast. I believe it's mainly the Cat's Cradle and the Cat's Cradle fan portion of warriornun.com is live. We're still taking submissions, so please send them along. They are still sending out emails to the journalists of multiple different articles and resources to try to get word out, especially once we all heard that incredible and heartbreaking news from David Hayter. So that is still happening. Actually, one of our data analysts, Robin, has been reaching out herself as well, and has written up a couple things. So hopefully we'll get to see that live and coming across our TL too. And obviously they've already chosen a print on demand company in regards to the fan art book. Unfortunately, Ashley could not be here today because she is working. Friggin' lame, but I get it. So I'll have to get a hold of her and just kind of double check on her what the update is with that. But yeah, now we will kick it off to marketing.
Okay, so let's see. So it has been an eventful couple weeks. A lot of good stuff has been happening. Some of the biggest things that have been happening revolve around about 4 things. The OCS Conclave videos. Conclave, guys, that was such a cool time. I really have to hand it to the Conclave team, especially Adrian. I know I haven't been on Space to talk for a while, but God, that was so cool. The videos, a lot of them are available on the Nun Bank. So if you have a chance, you have Tumblr, you have TikTok, Instagram, pull one of those videos off, slap it up, talk about it. I can already imagine the comments I'm going to get, but you could slap David up, one of the two. But I'm going to stop and take a little bit. I just got home, so I'm still a little disoriented. But take some of the videos from the Nun Bank, put them up on the social media, get them out there. We want people to see that we have all this content. There's more than just David Hayter on there as well. There's some of the interview with, names are escaping me, but there's a whole bunch of stuff on there, guys. There's stuff with Dean. There's stuff with Angeline, maybe? Yes, I think. Anyway, there's a lot of stuff. So get out there, share it. That's a really important thing. The second thing is, David Hayter's bombshell, guys. We are still getting articles written about that. So keep sharing it. There are translations somewhere, I think they're on the website maybe, of what he says. The whole Avatris bombshell, it's Pride Month. To find that out during Pride Month, keep sending it to people, keep sharing it. There's just so much happening right now with all these streaming platforms, and the voices need to be heard. Everyone needs to be out there saying, okay, what's happening is not okay. We can prove almost without a doubt that Warrior Nun is essentially caught up in all this, and we're not okay with it. So keep making our voices heard. The Warrior Nun documentary, this has been touched on a little bit. This is a massive project. If you have time, I realize not everyone's comfortable with putting their vase online. I get that. Just record a little something about what the show means to you via voice. Write something out. The Halo project is a great launching point for the idea of just take a couple paragraphs, write it out on your phone, submit it. The Warrior Nun documentary is more than just a statement. It's more than just a historical, if you will, case of what has been happening for the last 6 months. It's also a way for us to say, this is why the show means so much to me, more than just posting it online. This is going to be a concrete, cohesive place for people to go, what is going on with this Warrior Nun thing? Why are they still being talked about? Why are there still Forbes articles being written 6 months later? Here's why. That's what the documentary is going to do. So please submit what you can. If you want to submit video, art, writing, audio, get it out there. You have till, I believe it's July 3rd. Leah will correct me. Somebody will correct me. If you're in America, you got to get it out before the fireworks. I'm just saying. And then the fourth thing, oh my God, Netflix viewing metrics. Say it 3 times fast. Netflix viewing metrics. I'm not often someone who's like, get your rage out there. Guys, get your rage out there. Netflix has changed the way they are analyzing shows and whether or not they're worthy to continue on their metrics. Now, this is a good thing. We've been arguing for this for months now. So, rage it out and tell Netflix they need to retroactively renew Warrior Nun. Now, I know we all hate Netflix. I get that. But it is helpful to keep Netflix, Simon said it best. He's like, we'd like to stay at our home. I get that, that makes sense. But at the same time, if they could retroactively do it, that'd be great too. Do we want them going somewhere else? Yeah, probably. We all like Apple TV. But the point being, if they're going to change their metrics, they need to look back at Warrior Nun and say, we screwed up. And we'll all be like, yes, you did. We've been saying this forever. And then the last thing I really wanted to touch on in regards to marketing, the Emmy for your consideration. So a lot of people have been seeing us talk about the Emmy for your consideration. I did not know, I include myself in this, that the Emmys were essentially a very large judging panel. I knew there was an academy with it, but I didn't know all the details. And I didn't know how it was marketed until it became apparent that we had some Warrior Nun cast and crew that were interested in applying for it. The benefit of the Warrior Nun fandom pushing hard to share all of the videos of Sylvia, the videos that Tangeline has been putting out of the soundtracks, the benefit of this is twofold. One, Sylvia DeFanti has Stacey Castro Media is her managing agency. They have connections in LA and all over the world, essentially, especially in Spain too. But for the point, in LA. And so Tangeline also has connections in there because of the other work she's done, specifically with her most recent project that involves Aquafina. Guys, I cannot express how awesome that is that you have someone outside the Warrior Nun community who can blast out everything we've been doing in some way, shape, or form. So keep pushing it, keep sharing it. Make sure you include the words for your consideration in your tweet. You don't have to use it as a hashtag, but you have to at least put it in there. Twitter's algorithms are pretty smart. It will pick it up and put it in people's timelines. Same with Instagram. And I know I can say that because all I saw for the Oscars were a couple for your considerations for a movie I have yet to see. I had no interest in seeing. So keep at it. And then the very last thing, I'm sure I'm getting comments like, wrap it up, Kohash. The Warrior Nun cookbook. One, I want to say thank you so much to Vic and Nina. They have been so incredibly helpful. I had a surgery a month ago today, and it went well. It was great, but I just couldn't handle doing much of anything. So thank you to them so much. They've really taken the lead on the cookbook. Some of you are wondering, when is that going to come out? So the cookbook is going to be released, obviously, once it's done, but after the fan art book. We want to make sure the fan art book has time to go out, be released. Everyone gets to enjoy it before, launching out this other book. So we kind of want to stagger it. One, that's beneficial for marketing, because we're going to share it, worldwide. I know a lot of people are looking forward to it. I get messages, hey, where's the cookbook? I really want to try some of them. And I think that's really cool. So we're just waiting until after the fan art book has been released for everyone to go ahead and purchase if they want, to explore, enjoy, and to market that. So there is a bit of a staggering process on that. And then I think that's it. Yeah, just keep at it, guys. You guys are doing an incredible job. We're still making noise. How many months later? We're still going after Netflix, and people are noticing. I don't know if you've seen some of the comments that have nothing to do with the fandom, but there's some going, can you just save the show already? I love those. Or the ones that are like, I wanted to look at Netflix comments, and it's all Warrior Nun. Yes, it is. Keep at it, guys. Keep at it.
Thanks, Coach.
Yeah.
And now it is video editing.
Yeah, nice. Also, can I just add my personal favourite was that we're all robots. We're all bots doing this.
And unmute myself. Oh god, what?
Hey,
What?
Leia.
I couldn't. I was like pressing them on mute, and it wouldn't let me. I was like, Kelsey's just trying to silence me after hyping me up there. Both of us up for a second. I was like, okay, Kelsey.
I think
Yeah,
Twitter's being funky, but we're going to try keep going.
When
All
is
right.
Twitter not being funky? Let's be real.
That's very true.
Oh God. This is
Okay.
fresh.
Right, we better go through this. Okay, so the team has been hard at work making edits for the Emmy consideration campaigns to go along with phrases and to boost visibility. We have had a Sylvia DeFanti edit that was seen by her managers, a stunt coordination edit that was seen by the team and shared by them. Sadly, as you know, the stunt team are no longer in the Emmy race, but the whole team in all of the different involved departments in the fandom works very hard for them too. And finally, the latest edit is a compilation of score music by Tangeline Bolton. All of these videos are uploaded to the Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. I will try and remember to put them onto the Nun Bank. I think one of them's on the Nun Bank, but it was such a huge file. It took me like 3 hours to sit there and watch. So I'm going to do the other ones at some point. So if you want to share those to help boost tags and that kind of thing, that's absolutely fine. Stuff on Nunbank, it's usually better if you tag someone with credit, but it'll be on there. So now for lo-fi music update, as some of you are interested in that. For those that don't know what lo-fi music is, lo-fi music can be from a mix of different genres, but has a chill sound that allows you to relax or concentrate on something else while you are listening. We have 5 tracks done, adding up to over 8 minutes altogether so far, and I've just started working on a 6th involving quotes from Father Vincent and some saxophone, since that is the instrument Tangeline Bolton said he would write for and play. A Wonderful Artist is nearing the end of completing a chill Avatress animation to accompany them. I occasionally post teasers of some of the pieces on Twitter, so keep an eye out for those. This may have to be posted as a compilation video. You can press up to loop rather than 24/7 stream just because of cost and that kind of weird thing. We don't like cost terribly much. So we're still going to see if we can stream it, but not 100% sure. So that is all from me, I think. Now I pass over to my super amazing, wonderful broski, Leah.
All right, Coco. No need to hype me up too much, okay? Thanks, Coco. Well done. Okay. Let's see. Where am I? I've lost my face. Where? Oh, yeah. Okay, so co-host kind of did my job for me by mentioning the few updates with the Warrior Nun Global Doc, but I'll add to that a little bit. So an update on the Warrior Nun Global Doc. If you haven't seen the most recent update, the submissions time has been extended, and co-host was right, until the 3rd of July. So please ensure that you get your submissions in by then, as I won't be extending it any further than the 3rd, because I want to start getting the post-production side of the edit started no later really than the beginning of July. So far, I've gotten a good few submissions, but it would be great to get some more, especially video interviews. I know obviously it's probably a bit nerve-wracking being in front of the camera, but it would be great to get some more video interviews, especially from people from all across the globe. As it says, it's a global doc, so people with lots of different languages would be great for the video interviews. And absolutely, if it's kind of not obvious before, please feel comfortable to speak in your whatever language you do feel comfortable speaking in. In terms of how many submissions I've gotten so far, we have as follows. We have 8 audio submissions, 24 fan art submissions, 10 poster/billboard images, 7 Warrior Nun tattoo images, 1 video game clip. Would love more of those because I've definitely seen some video game clips floating around. 7 video interviews, 7 Warrior Nun images. Would be great to get some. I know that there was videos from around the time that the Warrior Nun run was going on. So if you have any videos from that event, please submit those as well, because it will be really great. And then 22 written submissions. So thank you to everyone that has submitted so far. It's awesome to have people participate in this initiative, and I'm sure it's probably not within a lot of people's comfort zone, so it's awesome that people have submitted their stuff. If you are still unsure about anything, please don't hesitate to reach out to myself. I'm at Leah_Warrior Nun, or Coco, who's at CocoCat38. And I'm not sure, is Laura here? I'm not sure if she is, but just in case she's not, and it's become a tradition that I have to say, Ellie, get on the pallet, Ellie. So nobody will ever get that, but I have to do it just for Laura. And for Lucy, Fuba. So that's also for Lucy. So back to you in the studio, Kelsey, because I think that's all for me.
Beautiful. I really love that will forever be in the transcript.
Yeah, absolutely. It's set in stone now.
Christopher, on to you.
All right, let's talk data. We are 307,000 tweets from 15 million. And there are 4 things, and we say this frequently, but there are 4 things you can do to help boost those numbers. The first, obviously, is social media participation, particularly on Instagram and Twitter. The second is posting video, if you can, particularly on YouTube, as well as interacting with videos on YouTube. If you have made video edits and you only put them on regular social media, consider putting them on YouTube as well. If you need help or don't want to have to maintain a YouTube channel, message any of the video editing team, and if appropriate, they can put it on one of the many YouTube channels that are being maintained. If you can't post video, then please watch videos, particularly those on the OCS Conclave YouTube account. Make sure you go through it and watch at least 30 seconds of each of the sessions from that. The OCS Newsletter YouTube account and the Save Warrior Nun YouTube channels. Part of the calculations that go into demand formulas, like the ones that Parrot Analytics use, are engagements on content. So views and likes and subscriptions to those channels help. A reminder that YouTube counts a view after 30 seconds. You have to view a video for at least 30 seconds. The third activity you can do is on reference sites. This means leaving reviews on Rotten Tomatoes, editing and adding information on IMDb, searching and visiting the Wikipedia page for Warrior Nun, etc. The fourth is taking advantage of these so-called free streaming services like Popcorn Time to watch the show. Do as many of these activities each week as you have time for. Recently, there's been understandable confusion about what to do with tweeting, given the constant and never-ending changes at Twitter. Over the last 2 weeks, Twitter had some massive back-end changes that broke a bunch of tools like Tweetbinder and FlixPatrol. It's unclear whether those services will be able to recover the data that they lost during those periods, but not to worry. Many of the folks who are gathering data about the campaign are using other tools such as TalkWalker. For your general Twitter guidelines, for whatever you're doing in replies and casual daily tweeting and retweeting, do whatever you want. It doesn't matter. For the daily phrases, do your best to limit to one trending topic, which is the phrase, plus 2 hashtags specifically with the phrase, Save Warrior Nun and Warrior Nun. That's the best guidelines for now for the phrases. For anything else, have a great time. Go out. If you are seeing diminished participation, diminished reach, it is not just you. According to reports on GitHub, which is the code repository where Twitter's recommendation algorithm is published, users are seeing declining reach for everyone who is not paying the protection money, aka the blue check mark, to Elon and friends. So if you feel like tweeting has gotten less effective, that is probably true. It is not anything you are doing wrong. It is just that probably the vast majority of us are not willing to pay up in the protection scheme. Be sure that you are doing the 15 retweets a day. Search the Save Warrior Nun hashtag and retweet the things that you like. Finally, recent coverage of the David Hayter articles saw incredible performance. Post reach in aggregate total crossed 260 million impressions for the different articles about David's revelations at the OCS Conclave. This underscores the importance of reading and sharing Warrior Nun articles, press coverage on your social channels. Journalists, many of whom are paid by page views, should be rewarded when they write about Warrior Nun. You don't have to stay on the page for any amount of time. Just scroll to the bottom of the article and then head out. That is it for data. Back to you in the studio, Kelsey.
Thanks, Chris. Okay, and now we are on to
Hi, can you hear me? I'm just checking because my phone is temperamental.
My phone's on fire. Yep, we can.
Yeah, same. It's really, really hot.
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, sweet. So to start off with, we've been the phrase team for 12 weeks now, which is crazy, but yeah, it's been fun. So since the last space, we made a total of 566,000 Safe Warrior Nun tweets, and 354,000 of those were phrases. So that means that there are more people participating in the phrases than not. To date, Unbound and Unburdened was trending worldwide most recently, so that's today. 42 worldwide trends, and then 33 in Puerto Rico in the US. The average amount of tweets with phrases has increased again. So on a percentage basis, phrase participation has reached January, February levels, which means more folks each day are participating with phrases than not. So this week it's 62%. If we want to reach 15 million tweets on Pride Month, which I think we all do, we need to be hitting an average of 38 to 40,000 tweets every day. But for the last 3 days, we've done an average of 42.7 thousand tweets, which is really good. But obviously, the more we can do now, the less we'll have to do at the end of the month. As always, if you have any questions or worries about the phrases, you can DM myself, Vic, or Yoreshko. And I don't know a variety of languages, but they do, so they'd be able to help you if you have any concerns on that front. So we still have the Google Doc to add your suggestions to, so still use that. Even if we don't use your suggestion right away, it doesn't mean we're not looking at it. I assure you, we look at everything, but we just sometimes have to adjust things for the data needs. What else have we got? Okay, yeah. So we've had a few people message us about giving a heads up for future phrases. So we are trying our best to let people know themes and key days in advance. But unfortunately, as with the Emmys and Netflix, things can sort of happen suddenly. And we have to just adjust them at times. But we are trying to take that into consideration as much as we can. And on that note, we also have a special set of phrases coming up to celebrate the 200th day since cancellation. So that's on the 1st of July. So it's basically going to be a throwback week. So it will focus on the memories we've made in the campaign. So this is just a heads up, get your memes and your edits ready, and get excited to bring back all the memories. But one thing we will definitely need to make sure of during Throwback Week is just that we quote retweet other people's content and not just repost it. So particularly with fan art and video edits, we don't want to be reposting other people's content, just bringing it back and retweeting it and sharing it. And I think that's everything from that's everything.
Okay. And remember, if you guys, again, just to back it up, if anyone has any sort of recommendations or thoughts or ideas, again, please use the form. And if you have questions, you can reach out to any of them. Again, that is m_sound_of_a_heart, Sticks, Katra Handler, Vic, which is Booba _ and Yerechko, which is Yerechko97. So please, if you reach out to one and you don't hear from them, please reach out to another. Their DMs just kind of get really clogged and they're very busy. I mean, half the time I'm usually interrupting their work of business and they tell me to go away. So I can tell you that they're always busy and they're always up to something. So,
sorry, I did have something else to add.
No, we're past time, Sticks. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
So Yoreshko would just like to say that if anyone has any this or that posters, could they please DM her so that she has some variety? Only if you're wanting to share, of course. She'd very much appreciate that.
I miss you, Jer. I miss you. Okay. And then we are moving on. Adrian, are you ready? Or anyone who is filling in for the newsletter this week? Pietra?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay.
I do have several things, actually. First, the website team has been awesome. They have done a new calendar that's going to have upcoming events and also have the weekly phrase list. It's live now. We have a lot of things happening this weekend. And they're all listed there with the tweet links. And then we have a new blog post that Coco did about the reasons to keep the faith on there. And then another one about several people in the fandom posting about what happened to them in the past 6 months. Let's see. We have the tomorrow going along with the David Hayter news. I'm hosting just a safe space to talk about the lack of representation and your feelings on that, and just to listen, just to have a little powwow, just safe space for people to come and join. You don't have to be on camera. You don't even have to talk. It's almost like a side event of the OCS Conclave. And also on Sunday, we're having a little round 2 workshop where you can learn how to draw with Lena. I want to thank everybody for helping with the Emmy push. It's been great. All the posters are in the Nun Bank, so feel free to use those. Just give the credit. The last couple days of the push. The interview that just came out is part 2, quite entertaining, with the Warrior Nun writer, Shella Wilson. Evidently, there's a lot of facial expressions that I made. There's a lot of memes out there now. Might see those going around. We have several interviews that are going to come out soon. And also want to talk about the OFB fight night, which is going to be tomorrow night. It's going to be hilarious. And then there's 2 watch parties going on this weekend. Sorry, let me pull up the list here. Okay, so another project that just dropped today is the Alba. I don't think the person is on that's helping me with that.
I sent a request, but they either haven't accepted or Twitter is being awkward again.
Okay. Basically not meaning to take this on, but here we are. And Lucy did amazing fan art with it today. We're collecting donations for a message coming in. For the writers who are out of work right now, there's an emergency fund. They're not getting paid. They're just on the picket lines. And it's a great way to give back to people who entertain us, but also represent something that, is Alba's industry. Along with that, the OCS newsletter will do a special birthday edition. And we want people to submit messages to her. We're going to send it to her reps, fan art, all the detail. Yeah, so I'm going to send it back to you guys because my son's distracting me.
I'm sorry, did Adrian just say that her child's distracting her at the moment?
I thought you said son.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Fair enough. All right, and who is up next? I'm in my kitchen. I'm getting wine. I'm not going to lie to you. So just to be transparent, we're drinking today.
Get your vino, girl. Get your vino.
I'm getting my vino.
Sauvignon Blanc.
I don't
Oh, my God.
know.
You are next on the agenda. You are next on the agenda.
This is an AA meeting, Kelsey.
Oh, wait, so
Let me call
Oh,
him.
Adrian.
helping me.
Everyone, Adrian.
Hey,
the
apologies if you
but-
guys can.
Yeah,
Yes,
jump in.
hello.
Go for it. Floor's yours.
They cut off?
Sure.
There was 5 seconds of
Tardy-
perfect.
Tardigrade Hunter.
I actually cannot figure out what is going.
We can hear you. We can hear you. I can hear you anyway.
Yep.
I heard you for a moment.
Technology.
Just blame Elon.
So
It's
Yeah.
usually true.
how about that weather, you guys? Have we? Who else can we defer to while tardigrade? What the tardigrade hunter sorts things out. Don't all rush at once.
Well, back in 1994.
Okay.
Wait, Des
Billboards are next on the agenda.
Billboard. Okay.
Des is requested to speak as well, so.
Oh my god, so many people.
Okay. Oh, yeah. So, I mean, in regards to billboards, because earlier I did already cover the whole Madrid, that mural is finished. It will be there for a month. If you are around there, they will be holding a meetup in July. So please go check it out. I really, really wish I was within the realm of possibilities of being there. Probably not, unless I win the lotto this weekend. We're gonna try. We're gonna do a little gamble.
Sorry, you would go to Madrid before you'd come here to Ireland?
No, Celia.
Don't even try. Don't even try.
So here's the thing. Here's the thing.
No.
If I listen, nope.
I'm muting myself.
There's 132 people listening to your domestic right now. Just a reminder.
It's fine. Coco.
I hope they enjoy it. Okay.
Carry on.
If I win the lotto, then I'll get a private jet and I'll pick you up, Leah, from Ireland, and then we'll go to Madrid.
As you should.
And I'll have to stop I'm gonna be very busy. I'm gonna have to drop by all these friggin' countries and pick you all up in my little Bobo jet. But yeah, so the Madrid mural is finished. So currently, actually, if anyone from the Warrior Nun Germany or Berlin sector is in here, please DM me. I want to get in a group chat with people there because I am already looking. But obviously I am not local, and I would rather talk to locals rather than just go based off of internets and here and there tidbits of information. So please reach out to me. I would really, really like to get something within Madrid. I am also looking into other countries. I'm trying to kind of work my way down a list rather than do what we were kind of doing in the beginning, which was get everything everywhere all at once. Amazing film. But that really pushed us to our breaking point a little bit, and a lot of us got very, very tired. Sarah and I were basically working nonstop with our full-time jobs as well as this. So we're just kind of going down a list at the moment. But if anyone is in Madrid, around Madrid, please reach out to me. If you have a group chat with Warrior Nun Germany or any of the locals there, please DM me. Anything you got, feel free to reach out and we can chat it up. As for the GoFundMe is slowly starting to dwindle. So we are being conscious of how much money we're putting out, which, again, thank you to Madrid, Spain. They raised enough money to rent the wall, and then we paid for the mural itself. So anything that they have left over, they will be donating into our GoFundMe because I have math, but there's something with the exchange rate where it's easier for them to donate into the GoFundMe rather than, I guess, like keep it themselves and like use things there. I don't know if it has something to do with taxes or what, but just trying to be as transparent as possible with you guys. So again, if you have any ideas, just hit me up. My DMs are open, I'm pretty sure, and if they aren't, yell at me and I'll open them because they were the last time I checked, but Elon Musk owns Twitter, so yeah. And from there...
Des wanted to speak.
Hi, guys.
Hey guys. So I'm just going to touch on this weekend. I'm going to be doing the final episode breakdown. This is the finale for season 2. So it's kind of bittersweet, but that's not going to be the end. At the OCS Conclave, I had the opportunity to do character breakdowns with you guys, which was really fun. But because of the time that we had with Zoom, it was also very short. So each week, like I was doing with the episodes, I'm going to be picking a character and we are going to be breaking down that character. And the first character that I'm going to be doing after this week's finale is going to be Lilith. So it's going to be really fun. If you guys have the opportunity to participate this weekend on Sunday, it's going to be at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, 12 a.m. UTC. So these breakdowns work best when a lot of people are able to participate and show up. If you're not comfortable with speaking, there's always, messaging in and tweeting to participate. I take everybody's questions. And it's just a really fun time to just chat, go over the episode, talk theories, ask questions, and enjoy something that we all love. So the more the merrier for that. And then I will be posting future space updates and stuff for character breakdowns as we go. So if anyone wants to participate, if anyone wants a reminder, shoot me a DM. My DMs are open. And it is a lot of fun. And they are all recorded and are going to be sent to the OCS once they're finished editing on my end so that they can be uploaded as podcasts for you to listen to past episode breakdowns. So it's a really fun time. The more people we get to participate, the more fun the longer they are, the more fun they are. So if you can be there on Sunday, I would enjoy having you. So back to the studio. Back to you, Kelsey. Thank you so much.
Yes. I love that people are taking that in their stride. I love it. You're welcome.
Shut up, Leah. No.
Don't you shut up me.
Maybe again.
You'll be next, Coco. You better watch yourself.
Oh, yeah. I'm counting on it.
Oh.
No. Oh, hey, Kels, can you put that in the Jumbotron for everybody? I put that down in the
I think it's the first thing I put
update.
on there. Although I will...
Okay, I didn't know if
I will put it on again for you, so it's more recent, because I just saw it first, and I was like, yeah, yes, let's get it on there this time, because I didn't last time, so you can have it twice this time. Special treat.
Thanks, Coco.
There you go.
I appreciate it.
Right.
And now, you two, will you be doing the Delulu news?
I think we'll be introducing it. I'm not sure. I think we have a special guest today.
Who's the special guest?
I don't know. And you're the one unmuted, probably.
Chris, you can do Delulu.
Yeah, I did have it on mute. I didn't realize that you were calling me in just yet.
Oh.
I also did not realize, with all that confusion earlier, that apparently you cannot use the laptop version of Twitter to join a Twitter space. So that's what that was all about. It was me testing with my phone when you did hear me. Just in case anybody else didn't realize that was a thing. You can call me Magpie, by the way. I created my Twitter handle way before I was involved in the fandom, and then I took actually didn't even use Twitter. So everybody learned that Twitter handle, and it was too late to change it, so it is what it is. Anyway, yeah, like Adrian was saying, though, the WGA strike, there's a lot of trickle down in who it affects, and it's affecting obviously the writers and those that we've been focusing on, and also because of their inability to be able to support themselves, they are also it's also creating a deficit in their own respective local economies too. So it's actually affecting a lot more people than we really realize. So this fundraiser actually is possibly a lot farther reaching than what we realize, and getting it promoted and out there doesn't just help our target, group, and also bring positive visibility to Alba, but it also lets them in turn, bring back some vitality to wherever in the world they are, or in the US they are located.
Are you still there? Okay.
It cut out for
Oh,
me,
no.
or cut out on me for a second. Yeah, I don't know if you guys have seen the actual GoFundMe page, but if it's got contact information for a few of us on there, and it gives information about the Entertainment Community Fund, which again helps to provide for this. It's there are so many people that are affected by this, and it's affecting their health care. It's affecting their ability to roof over theirs and their families' heads, their loved ones. There's just so much, and this fund helps to provide for all of that. And honestly, who can really function well at work, or even trying to, in this case, fight for the ability to be properly recognized for your work and compensated for your work, if you're just feeling like you just want to like go hide under a rock and just let the world pass you by while you're just waiting for everything to, sort itself out. I mean, we've all probably been there. Only in this case, it's really and truly, it's way bigger than us. It's way bigger than them. And being able to pull together and support them, not only does it help them, but it also boosts Alba's image in the light of a lot of the toxic things that have been going on, unfortunately, recently. But it also brings a light onto us, too. And I think, are you still here, Adrian?
Yes.
Okay. I was just hey, anytime you want to jump in.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm sorry.
Promise you're not interrupting me.
No, we're good. So if everybody could just, get your submissions in. We kind of late to the game.
Yeah, the submissions. Yeah.
We're good. So.
Yeah, and I think, honestly, I think Alba could really do that. It would be really good for her to be able to hear a lot of positive messages from the fandom and know that we associate her with this sort of a thing, that she's not, she is who we hold her up as, but also that we respect her.
Done.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, thank you.
No problem.
All right, cool. Is it?
See, this is why we have a back to you in the studio, Kelsey. So it's like it's a definitive, like, okay, I'm finished with my speaking, and there you go.
That was good.
Yeah. Thank you very much for the update. That was very informative.
There are methods to my madness, Are we? What's next?
Where do you
Where you go, Kelsey?
Go on.
Huh? What? I got that.
How deep wine are you?
Yeah, how much of the wine have you had so far?
Honestly, not much. Not much. This is just me hanging out. I'm about to get more though. So bless
up.
Bless up indeed.
Okay.
Pour one out for the homies.
Pour one out for the homies. Oh jeez.
Coco said it.
Twitter Spaces seems to be very rude to Coco.
It does not like Coco today.
Is Wiley pressing the... Oh, it just absolutely booted her.
Yep.
Well, it just yeeted her out of there. Well, that's unfortunate.
And I keep trying to invite Lucy to talk, and it's not working.
Lucy, let's talk about Avatar: The Last Airbender. Let's do it.
No, let's not.
Let's take over this space together.
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Well, you could be watching it with us, but you're not, so...
I was working. You guys do it when I'm freaking working.
And? Question mark?
And? Well, I'm working.
You have multiple screens, okay? One of them could be taken up with Avatar.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Also,
Coco is back.
Sorry. My Twitter has a funny 5 minutes every 5 minutes and kicks me off. So,
Cacao.
Are we Delulu-ing it yet?
Before you guys do Delulu,
do we have the kazoo for the Delulu?
Oh, did you find the kazoo?
I found the kazoo, but do you have anything first you want to do, Kelsey?
Yeah, well, I just want to say before we get to the Delulu, if again, just in case you're tuning in a bit late, if you have, oh, I might get, we'll see. If you are just tuning in late, definitely check out the subscribe to the Substack newsletter because I read over it and everybody else has so far that I've seen and big announcements. So, and I mean like not, just with us type things like Warrior Nun related announcements. Go check it out. I'm not going to say shit on here until people check it out. So, yep.
All right, are you ready for the kazoo?
Oh, do I need the
Of
document
course.
open for this? Oh God. My laptop is so bright right now. Like I might as well be looking at the sun. Jesus Christ.
Right, I'm gonna go for it before I get kicked
You
off.
go with your Lulu kazoo.
All right. There you go.
It's just perfect. I love it so much. Okay.
Thank you. All right, we have
You kick
a
us off.
special guest today. So, I mean, I'm not sure what more I can say apart from read the thing and freak out. Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like that's my job done there.
Wait, who's the special guest? Is it Wiley?
I wish. Wiley makes very cute sounds. No, it's Chris. So
Okay,
I do not
yes.
make cute sounds.
Are you sure? Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that?
So, contrary to what Kelsey just said, we're actually going to do the exact opposite. And we're going to read this aloud to you as a bizarre sort of bedtime story, I suppose.
ASMR with Chris.
Sure. It has been a long 192 days since December 13th, 2022, when we got word that Warrior Nun would not be renewed for a third season. We have all struggled mightily every single day, tweeting nonstop, creating content, operating and participating in Discord servers and other communities, putting up billboards and murals, sending out newsletters, putting up websites, reaching out to the press and influencers, interviewing cast and crew, holding virtual conventions. It's working. News is coming. Positive news is coming. We have been given insider information that tangible, real Warrior Nun news, positive news, will be announced at the 15 million tweet announcement with Simon. What that news is, we do not know. But we do know it is positive, and it regards the continuation of Warrior Nun. So news is coming. Now, to answer a few questions. What is the news? We were not told what the news is. Who told us? We have promised not to disclose that information. When are we going to get more information? At or around the 15 million announcement from Simon, in whatever form that takes, which will likely be in the days after the actual goal is reached, just as a reminder to set expectations. Is this just leading the fandom on? No, the party that disclosed this is a very credible source. Who is it? We promise not to disclose that. And why is this news coming from basically fans instead of Simon or someone else? Well, the nature of our work in partnership with the OCS newsletter means that we are communicating daily with fans, cast, crew, and other parties, other interested parties. As part of that process, we are one point of contact for those folks to reach out when there is news to share. And they did, and we have. Now, you may resume your Delulu.
I mean,
is it even Delulu anymore?
I mean,
you just said that. That's not Delulu anymore. We need to rename this now.
This is
vague news.
This is vague. It's not
Yes.
It's just vague news. There's nothing else that we can say out of the Delulu news that would surpass that at all. So I don't know. People just read through. I know Chris just read it out, but go to the Substack, whatever it's called. Subscribe to it, read through it, share it far and wide. Because what we're
Make your friends read it, make your grandma read it, make your aunt read it, make your dog read it, make your cat read it, make your dentist read it. I don't care who reads it. Make sure everybody and their mother and their cat's dog too reads it.
Yeah. Just read it and reread it and read it again.
Read it, and then come attend the OFE fight night tomorrow.
I'm going to read it to Wiley tonight. He will
Aw.
be ecstatic, I'm sure.
He'll have a happy sleep, so he will.
He will. He mews in his sleep. It's like, anyway, never mind.
This is insane news. Insane news.
You could read it and reread it, or you could retweet it and get us closer to 15 million sooner.
Yes.
You know what you really could do? Chris, you ready for this? You could read it and share it on TikTok, and then people can react to it.
TikTok does not count towards the 15 million.
Shh. 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 Hush. Hush you. Listen, I'm giving them alternative things to do here, okay? Also, make sure you come to the OFE fight night tomorrow night. And listen to a bunch of us who don't speak Spanish attempt to speak Spanish.
Hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estás? That's all I know.
You can't speak Irish, but you can speak Spanish.
Excuse me.
I think it's time for me to go.
Don't leave, Chris.
Wait, I believe Duolingo says that there's more people who are doing the Irish stuff than there are people in Ireland.
So I have no comment to that.
I'm just gonna go watch Dairy Girls.
I can confirm it is. I am
Season
not
2's out.
I am not one of those people.
No, you just use Google Translate.
Look, Coco, stop calling me out on the fact that I do not know my own country's language and I barely know English.